I don't know if it's just me, but I find that a lot of self-improvement content creators and content creators in general often make themselves look like the victim in the sort of game of life in a way. They make themselves out like everything is against them. You've obviously heard of the things like the Matrix and stuff, how they're trying to keep you down, beat you down, all this sort of stuff. And I find that this is a weird kind of victim mentality that seems to go against and be a bit hypocritical to what self-improvement is literally all about. Self-improvement is essentially just taking responsibility for your life. You choose now to do the good things instead of the bad things that are going to benefit your future self instead of harming them, instead of making your future self hate your past self. Now your future self is grateful for the decisions that you actually made. You're becoming more responsible and more accountable for your life actions, your life choices, your health, your finances, all that sort of stuff. Yet this weird matrix victim mentality seems to go against absolutely everything that this seems to represent. These people, they sort of say that everything's against them. They say that everything's against you. The world is against you because you're going to the gym and now everyone hates you because you're doing that. The Matrix now hates you. The Matrix is now going to kill you. All that sort of weird stuff. Weird, like, propaganda in a way to, like, say that everyone seems to be against self-improvement when realistically that just isn't the case. I feel like this weird thing about content consumption from all these people that are sort of spouting this nonsense, this Matrix nonsense, the like red pill and stuff like that, all that weird stuff makes them feel like they are a victim, makes them feel like everyone is out to get them, which realistically just isn't the case. If you do actually sort of go outside and not spend all day watching YouTube, you'll realize that people out there in the real world are actually good people. They're not out to get you. They're not part of the Matrix. They're not some robots that are trying to survey your house and your surroundings so that one day the government can get you and lock you up in their prison. That's just not what happens in the real world. I don't know what happens when people have now got billions of pounds and that's the kind of life that is going on. I feel like the lives that people like me and other people live are very different from that sort of lifestyle, that kind of mafia boss, stupid things like that. But for the general populace, this Matrix thing, and even I've had some like weird experiences with this whole Matrix things. I've had the prices for products on online shopping be set at different prices for the exact same product for me, who at the time when this product was like on the market wasn't actually making any income from a job or anything. But for other people I knew who were, it was at a higher price, which I found like a weird, very interesting thing. It did kind of make sense in the sort of Matrix sense. Of course, someone that's going to be making money is more likely to buy something if they are making money. That's just lifestyle inflation. But someone like me who wasn't making any money at the time isn't going to be as likely to buy it at that price. And so they're going to have to like set it lower for me or something. It was really weird when I noticed that. And yeah, that was just an odd thing that seemed to sort of represent the whole like woo-woo Matrix thing. But ever since that, nothing bad has happened to me. I've not tried to victimize myself in any kind of way. I've just gone about my life being happy, having good mental health. If you continue to victimize yourself, have this sort of content consumption addiction where you continuously watch people who are spouting this message that everyone is out to get you if you're on self-improvement, that all these like people, the woke kind of clan in a way, that sort of dislike self-improvement because it's less so about accepting your current self and more so about improving your future self. They don't really seem to like that message all that much. But realistically, the chances are it's not as bad as what you think it is. If you're going to go to the gym, the majority of people that you meet are going to admire you for going on that journey. Even if they themselves don't go to the gym, they may think that you are doing good in life for doing that. They may just not be able to because of their own mitigating circumstances. They may not do it because of some excuses, some self-limiting beliefs that they have inside of their head. And that may be the reason that they just haven't started this journey yet. They may not like actively dislike self-improvement. They may just not really have considered that that's something that they should do. They may not have considered that that is something they should actually put their time into because they currently may not have that much time. They may be in a full-time job, they may be in college or something like that. And doing things like going to the gym and eating healthily are just way too much to have on their plate, along with what they may currently have. And so that's a self-limiting belief from them, that they think they can't really get out of that cycle and actually start to do the things that they may want to do. They may want to do that kind of stuff, but they just simply don't have the time to. That is what the majority of people's mindsets are actually like towards self-improvement. Not many people actually just actively hate the act of improving yourself, because when you sort of get older, people start to genuinely realize that, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that because that's clearly had a bad impact on me. But they'll probably still continue to do it just because that's how addictions generally work. A lot of people, if you're like a young kid, you probably would have heard from people who have been addicted to things or are currently addicted to things to not get to that said thing that they may have previously or currently are addicted to, because they know that it does bad things, but they are just addicted to actually stop it. But they're not addicted enough, they're not dumb enough, they're a normal human being enough to sort of discourage other people from falling into the same trap as them. The majority of people aren't these awful sort of matrix robots that are out to get you. That's not really how the world works, and I hope that after this video you can sort of get rid of that mindset that everyone is out to get you, even if you may have seemed to have life stories in a way, life experiences that seem to suggest that that is the opposite and that is not the case, as I have with the weird sort of price mechanisms on online shopping. That was a weird experience for me, but even still, it could have just been a weird little thing. Chances are it had nothing to do with any sort of matrix woo-woo thing. So I highly encourage to just not sort of take this mindset up and to continue on your own path, carve your own journey, and do the things that you want to do without sort of letting these other content creators who constantly say the Matrix is out to get you and stuff like that, they want to kill you because you want self-improvement, which just isn't the case, to be honest. So with that, I hope you enjoyed, and I also recommend subscribing because I love this community of young tribal people who are willing to improve themselves so much more than they already have, and good luck.